back with sound. I hope you can hear me. Sorry about that ending on the last video. Basically, what I did was just took a force with old Guy and other general and trying to relieve the siege of Acre. One thing I didn't do was check these guys for what is it? Oh shoot, attrition. So let me go ahead and do that. I gotta find out where they're at. Oh, I see them. I already got the armies all set up and ready to go. So these guys are the ones that are still, I guess, in the city. Yeah, all right, I'm with you. I'm with you. Here you go. These are the ones that are entrapped. They're under siege. We have us a Jerusalem heavy cavalry, not really made for the Mideast, but it is wintertime. And that little circle, that yellow dot you see there is, I think it's a deployment. It has to do with their deployment. I thought it had to do with these little sunspots here, but I don't think it does. It's not really a sunspot; it's just a dot that has to do with deployment. So anyway, him. We got us Tripoli infantry and another Jerusalem infantry, all inside the walled city of Acre. Now, on top of them is a Muslim army A, and on top of them is a Christian army. And here we are. We got a representative over here, and there's what they're facing. Now, the thing of it is, we got to check these guys for attrition. So we got 2 units, I guess. Attrition table. Let me check and see if I count the leaders also on here. We will be right back for a rule break. Alright, then the base attrition value is equal to the number of units, not leaders, in the affected stack. Blah, blah, blah. So that answers that question. And, you know, jumping from game to game and playing these things. I haven't played this game. I play this maybe once a week, if that. So that's why we got to go back and check that stuff out. So, we were rolling for an attrition for 2 units under the attrition table. And there we go. Modifiers. Space with a friendly stronghold. He took off from Jerusalem and went this route. So there's 1, 2, 3. So you'll get a -3. And that takes him, you can't get below 0. And this is his attrition. Remember, we're doing this with the attrition value. We're not doing this on the die roll. So he's already got 2 units. Now he's down to the minimum. Mountain Pass. Now he did go through a mountain pass, didn't he? On his way on through here, and I think there was a mountain pass. No, there wasn't. Okay, I guess the Arabs went through the mountain pass. 1, 2, yeah, he's good. No mountain passes so far. No attrition. Enemy stronghold in place. Crossing Asia Minor and being shadowed. So we'll roll 1 die. We'll roll a Christian die here. Bringing all the plants in for the winter. 5. Ooh, watch out. Watch out. Okay. 0. So the Christians made it. They made it unscathed to go help their brethren. Alright, so we're there. That's the siege. The siege is on. Now we can move the marker from here to the Muslim side. And how will they respond? Can't do nothing else with this siege. Although, is there a battle that has to take place? Oh, you're right. I'm right. Go back. Revive. Alright. And there's a battle that has to take place. Let me check out the ins and outs. What we got going on here. We'll be right back for the Battle of Acre. Can you relieve the siege? I'll be right back. Alright, we're back for our little siege relief battle here at Acre. Now, the units inside can't partake in the battle. They can sally forward later, but right now it's just the relief army of Guy versus old Al Adil. You can see Al Adil's got he's got a 4. He's got a better battle rating. The battle rating's the number in the middle. And there you go. So here's what we got here. Muslims actually got more men, or more strength. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Underneath the red die for the Muslim, they will be fighting with the 11 table when they roll the dice. There's going to be modifiers, but that's what they're starting out for. The modifier will modify the die roll. I don't believe it'll modify modifiers to the die roll. It's not to the strength. The Christian army with old Guy and Renault. I guess that's in the Kingdom of Heaven movie. That's the guy with with the red hair, I think, that went ahead and killed one of Saladin's wives or something like that. Started the whole deal. All right, then we got some Jerusalem heavy cavalry and some infantry coming to the aid. They're outnumbered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They'll be trying to inflict casualties under this table, and you can see here how you need to roll. Muslims can really do some damage, but if we can get some of these hits and maybe come back, it's not looking like a good attack, but there are cards to play, so we'll be looking at these die roll modifiers and such. Getting ready for the big battle. Be right back. Alright, we're back. Where did I get a look at this name, though? Did I pronounce that name right? Not Renault. Revnold. Okay, so it might not have been the same guy. I'm thinking about that. I remember old Guy. I think you know old Guy from that movie. He was the one that he was a Frenchman, kind of stuck up and all that. That was a good movie. How historically, although I think it was pretty much historically based on fact. It was just a soap opera type of movie where you had to add some dramatization. But yeah, there you go. Old Kingdom of Heaven. Moving on with this game. And we'll be back with the fight. Gotta look over some rules, make sure we got everything squared. We'll be rolling some dice. And this is gonna be fun. Alright, we're back and we are ready. Here we go down here. We have the Christian player with a combat strength of 6. He gets a die roll modifier +1 for attacking a besieging army. And in this corner, we have the Muslim player with a combat strength of 11. He has a die roll modifier of +1 because he has a superior leader. His leader's rating is a 2, and the next nearest one for the Christians is a 1. You just add the difference. If the Christians didn't have no leader, then his die roll modifier would be a +2, but it's only a +1. Alright, now you can play your battle cards, but here's something you need to look at. Battle card event, you can play only if your combat strength is at least a quarter of your enemies. Well, he's a superior strength, so you ain't got to worry about that, but old Christian player might. So we're going to look at these cards and these battle events, see if there's any more die roll modifiers, but other than that, we're here. Christians have come over the hill and seen that there's a big old cavalry armory waiting for them. Huh. What do? Don't look too good. We'll see if the results are what we expect. Be right back. Alright, and the Christian player don't have any battle. I don't know if they're battle modifiers or die roll modifiers here. Nothing below this line, but they do have, and the blues are always battle cards. But this is a Muslim battle card. Motivate the troops. Quades motivates the troops back to your battle if your army contains at least 2 Muslim units, so he won't be using that one. So no more modifiers for the Christians. Not looking good. The Muslim, on the other hand, has this one. Add 1 to any battle roll against a force containing at least 1 Christian unit. Draw a replacement card if he uses an event, so he gets to get a replacement card. So down here we will add another +1 for battle event. And he can't use that because his army is definitely a quarter of the enemy size. So he gets a 2 die roll modifier down here, +2 total. Alright, we'll put this card back in the pile. As it says, draw a replacement card. So that always helps to extend the game for the Muslim player. We'll hold on to that. Check that out a little bit later. But there you go. I think that's it. Nothing else can be used. Activated friendly leader. Yeah, these are all. Lifetime Muslim leader is activated, but before a movement. None have been activated yet. 3 units. Ready? Yeah, I don't know if he could use this because it's not his turn. It's the Christian's turn, so there you go. And plus his extra cards. So look at his deck here a little bit. That is it. Alright, he's still got that Armageddon card too. That's what I was just looking at. We're ready to go. We will roll both dice at the same time and see what happens. Alright, let's mark this down. Christian player gets a 4 with a +1 equals 5. Muslim player gets a 3 with a +2 equals 5. So they both got 5s. Alright, now get this over here. Oh, Christian player first with a 5. Oh, sorry about that. Got this everything going on here. Christian player with a 5. Let me zoom on down here. We can both see together. Just a 1-step loss. Alright, so he suffers a 1-step loss. I guess we'll just take that off of one of these light Ayyubid cavalries. Alright, the Muslim player with a 5. Come down here. 5. Ooh. 3 step losses for the Christian player. That's going to be a killer. Alright, we'll eliminate one of these and flip him over. So there you go. We'll put this in the Christian Deadpool. Casualties mounting up. Templars and Jerusalems. Alright, now we'll figure out what we do after this. We'll have to look at the winning the battle report. We'll be right back. Alright then, that was a good result. Now the thing of it is, he had to retreat back 2 spaces, so he's back here at old Nablus. He could have had a pursuit. I don't think there was a pursuit die roll, but that's only if he has to retreat through a enemy stronghold can he pursue. So you don't want to pursue anyway. He's maintaining the siege. But there you go on that one. Not a good day for the Christian army trying to relieve the siege. And the object really was not really to win, but to inflict at least more than 1 step loss. That was not a good move. Not a good move at all. It is now going to be, I believe, the Muslim player's turn. Let me look around here and make sure everything's fine. Didn't have to roll for no leader casualties because there was still a Muslim barely hanging on unit left. So ball's in the Christian players, our Muslim players' court. What will he do with the victory? He's got stuff going on all over the place. The cards are running low. Well, he's got a lot more cards than the Christian player does, 4. So what can he do with the 4 cards compared to his 2 or 3? Well, he's got 3, but remember, he's got a really good card in here. And we just picked up another one. We don't know what that means yet, what that card says. So we will take the marker and move it over to the Muslim side. And like they say, don't touch that dial. We'll be right back.